there. Hi there, I'm Sharon at Do It Yourself Author, and I am going to show you how to use the promo calendar that I sent your way last week. Okay, so here we are at the beginning, and yours will not look like this because I've added a few little extra special features into a new one that I made for you, and I'm going to be sharing that with you in just a few moments. All right, so here we are, and we have a weekly summary to start, and then there are other tabs along the bottom here that you can navigate through. So we've got the weekly summary calendar, and then tweets, Facebook posts, blog posts, and so on. So I'm just going to scroll over to the first place that you're actually going to want to start is at the promo sites. So take a look right there. And you'll notice that there are a list of all of the different book promotion sites that you might be wanting to use for your book promotions. And the neat thing about these are that every single one of them is linked. So if I actually click on a link, then it will go to the site. And that's very handy because you can go and set up your promo at the site. So for example, if I wanted to go to Book Goodies, I just click on there. Or let's choose one here. Let's go to Book Barbarian. There we go. So click on that, and you can see that the link immediately takes me right to Book Barbarian webpage. And from there, I can set up my promo with Book Barbarian for whatever dates that I choose. All right. So I've got this kind of in the background of my calendar. And how it works is that when I go to my January calendar, we're just going to go to January 1st here, and I can go through February, March, April, and I've got them all set up right there. But let's go back to January just to set this up to see how it's done. Okay, so let's say that on Tuesday I had set up a book promotion. So all I have to do is click on that little arrow beside, and you can see that I have all of those websites available to me in the drop down menu. All I have to do is go and choose the ones that I have scheduled. So let's say that I did Booktastic, and hey, BookBub, yes, definitely. If I could get a BookBub, I would want to put it in there. There you go. And you read ENT, there we go. And so I've got all of my book promotions set up for that Tuesday. On other days, I might have other ones. And again, all of them are available in the drop-down menu. So you can go and schedule them first, and then come into your calendar here and drop them in so you can remember the dates that you have and which promotions on which sites and which dates. So just that easy to keep track of. All right, so let's go back over to some of those other little goodies that I added in, because this was what most of you had, but I thought of some other useful tools and I wanted to share them with you, so I added them in for you. Okay, so let's go across here. We've got tweets, Facebook posts, blog posts, YouTube, podcasts, and so on. I tried to think of all the things that authors need to keep track of and need to be doing online to have their social media presence all organized. And so that was my reasoning when I created this part. Okay, so let's go into the tweets one first of all. Here I have, in it at the top, it kind of tells you what to do. But here's a place where in each one of these cells you might just want to start writing some tweets. This is kind of a brainstorm area, a place where you can just write several tweets at a time, and then you will have those tweets available to you for scheduling later, and I'll show you how to work with that. So I'm obviously just putting in some dummy text here, but I would just start writing my tweets out and saving them in this spot. And the nice thing about Google Sheets is that everything is automatically saved, right? So it's a live update. You don't have to worry about a save button or anything like that. Okay. Then I'd go to my Facebook posts, and let's say in here you might have some ideas for Facebook posts, or maybe you've been looking and gathering links to other blog sites, that kind of thing that you want to share on Facebook later, that's where you can put them in here, and then you could have up to 2 weeks to 3 weeks, however many ideas you want to post about. Put them all in one place, and then when you're ready to post, you just come back here and post away. Okay? All right. Some of you might also have a YouTube channel. Oh, sorry, blog posts. A lot of you might have your very own blog, right? So you can. This is the place where you can put your ideas for your blog posts for your author site, and so I would just brainstorm my ideas. Like today, I would like to write. I want to write about this, or whenever an idea strikes you, you could just come here, put in that idea of something to write about, and then once you've actually written about it, you can actually change this. And I'm just going to show you how to change the color of the cell. So let's say you've already written that, so then you could put it as green or red or yellow or whatever you want. I like to color code things, and it's a good way to keep track of what you have done and the topics that you haven't done in your blog. All right, so a lot of you, then getting back to YouTube now, the YouTube videos, you may have your own book reviews on YouTube, or you may have your book trailers on YouTube, and so on. This would be a good place to post your links to things that you think that your viewers might want to watch, or your book reviews or your trailers and so on. And the last tab is for podcasts. If you follow regularly some podcasts that you listen to, you could put their links to there, as well as the dates, or we'll put in the dates in later. But you might have ideas. If you yourself are a podcaster, this could be a place that you would put your ideas for doing your podcast and so on, or keeping track of your interviews and so on. Okay, then what I have back at the beginning in the weekly summary calendar tab, you can see that these scroll up, and I've got just 1 week of dates here, and then places for all of these things. Now the dates are along the top, and you can see that I've got the first week of January. And all you have to do to change that date is just double click on the top, and you can get any date you want. So every week you can just update the actual dates, and then this calendar becomes kind of the summary of all of the things that you've got going on this week, and it gives it to you as at a glance. That's the idea behind this. Okay, so in this first part here, after you've changed the dates for the week, you could go to your book promos. Now remember that we had some scheduled on Tuesday, I think it was, and if we just go back and look, there they are. We had 4 filled in. Now my weekly summary is taking from the information that I had in that week. So there are my drop down menu, and it's only giving me those 4 options because those are the only 4 that I had chosen in my calendar. But if I had chosen more, then it would have given me all of the choices that I could have. Okay, so I'm gonna just fill in here on my week now the places that I have book promos going on. Okay, then I'm going to roll down to my next section, which will be, and you can see that those are the only ones that I had right there. All right. So because there are no other options, that's why we're not filling in. All right, so now I go to my tweets, and if I had some tweets in there, then I would be able to see those in the drop down menu. So let's go take a look at that just for a quick moment. And actually, we're just going to put in a couple of fake tweets here. So I like this tweet. Do you like this tweet? There you go, my dry sense of humor coming in here. Not actual tweets, of course, but they will serve the purpose of showing you how to do this. Now, so there's my tweets. There are my drop-down menu. Gives me all the choices. So I could choose any tweets that I had populated in my tweets tab. I can now choose from the drop-down menu and schedule my tweets throughout the week. You know how sometimes Twitter doesn't like you to post the same tweet within 48 hours, I think it is. So in this way, you can keep track of all your tweets and have it all scheduled and ready to go. And then all you have to do is just click on them, cut and paste them into your buffer or your Hootsuite or whatever. And you've making sure that you're not trying to post twice. Okay, then same thing with your Facebook. If you have posts, your blog posts, you could link to the article that you've written for your blog post and so on, and that link will be right here. And then you have at your fingertips this week all the links that you need to go posting away and to get them out on those social media channels. Okay, here's your YouTube. If you had chosen some YouTube videos for the week, then you can have the links here to them and so on. Okay, the podcasts and so on. I think you get the idea. And if you had any other scheduled events, I have put in another, maybe you have interviews or other events, maybe you're at book fairs, that kind of thing, that are more local in nature, and you could put that into other. All right, so this weekly summary, I think, is going to be really key to having your week at a glance. And you have done the work, the prior work of, brainstorming tweets, found Facebook posts, thinking about things that you would want to say this week. And now here's where you can gather them all together and have them at a glance. And the nice thing is that, it keeps everything organized and all in one place. So I hope that this is really useful for you. I'm wishing you all the best in 2017 with your book promotions. And that's it. That's all there is to it. But if you should have any trouble at all, please hit the reply in the email and ask me questions. I can walk you through it. I'm here to help. And could you also do me the favor of, if you know other people who might benefit from this training or this tool, just share the link that I'll send you in the email to them so that they can sign up and have it too. And that's it. Bye for now. And I wish you all the best in 2017.